When new firefighters arrive at their department and are issued proximity gear, the first thing they want to do is break it in. They don't want to be the pro bee with the bright shiny gear because it stands out. Most firefighters think that it's cool to have gear that looks damaged or it smells like smoke, and they like to wear it around like a red badge of courage. Well, according to Essentials of Firefighting 4th edition, clean outer shells have better fire resistance. Dirty protective clothing absorbs more heat. Hi, my name is Michael, and I'm going to be giving you a better understanding about the importance of inspecting and cleaning personal protective equipment for a firefighter. We'll be talking about what firefighters wear, what to look for during an inspection, and how it is cleaned. Proximity gear is not what you picture your typical firefighter wearing. Proximity clothing defined by IFSA is special personal protective equipment with a reflective exterior that is designed to protect the firefighter from conductive, convective, and radiant heat while working in close proximity to the fire. I'm going to be introducing his gear. First off, we have the helmet, which has gold covered face shield. This is to protect from bright burning metals. Also, it has a shroud which protects the back of the neck so that nothing can fall down into the jacket. The jacket needs to cover and overlap the pants. That way when you're moving around, you don't expose the inside. Also, the pants must come with suspenders so that they don't fall off, and they must drape over the boot so that nothing can get into your boots as well. The gloves are completely covered with a aluminized coating except for the palm, so that provides grip. And last, we have the boot, which must be steel toe and can protect against most chemicals. So that you know what the gear is, let's talk about how we inspect it. Most departments have standard operating procedures of how and when PPE will be inspected. My department, for example, we do inspections every other week. You must make sure you have all your items accounted for. Check for holes, tears, or cracks. Make sure that your clips, your zippers, or your buttons all function. And then every 6 months you want to do an advanced inspection. There you'll be checking for soiling or contamination. Check the seams and stitches to make sure they're not giving away. You want to make sure your gear is flexible and not stiff, and make sure that it maintains its reflectivity. If it fails to meet any of these terms, it should be taken out of service immediately. Repairs can only be made by certified individuals or the companies themselves. If it cannot meet any of these requirements, the gear must be destroyed, and so that it cannot be used accidentally by another person. The life expectancy of proximity gear is no more than 5 years. So let's go through and inspect the gear. You want to check your areas that get a lot of wear and tear, which are the crotch. The crotch area gets a lot from all the movement. As you can see, there's a hole right here. The knee pads are another one, but those get replaced, and also the reflectivity. As you can see, this one is much darker than this set. So then you know what to inspect. Let's look and see how these items are cleaned. Each item has its own unique way of being cleaned, but you must follow the manufacturer's guidelines. The most important is the outer shell because it is extremely delicate. It must be cleaned by hand. Use a soft cloth and mild detergent. The liners can be washed together. They must be put in a front-loading extractor or a front-loading washer, not a top-loading washer, because they do not clean as thorough, and the agitator may cause more damage. They must be hung dry, not in the sun, and in a shaded area, and not to be dried by any heating method whatsoever. Some departments hire contractors to clean their gear, but they must be certified as well. These are the liners. We remove them from the shells. Here are the guidelines you can follow here, usually on the inside of each liner, and also in the manual itself. So now that you know the importance of clean proximity gear, let me summarize the important areas again for you. Firefighters must ensure their own safety by inspecting and cleaning PPE. There are numerous items that are worn and inspected on a regular basis. It is also up to the firefighter that their gear is clean according to the manufacturer's recommendations. I hope that this speech has made you realize the importance of PPE cleaning. This is always stressed day in and day out in my career. Hopefully, it will save someone's life. Thank you.